Hey everyone, Propeller here, and today I'm doing another review on a Godzilla figure from NECA. This is Godzilla King of the Monsters version 2, or V2. You can see on the box, it's a very blue looking Godzilla. Everything is blue, the background, him. Let's take a look at the sides. Right here, let's see. Measures 12-inch head to tail, hinged jaw and blast accessory. Over 25 points of articulation. And on the back, we get a bunch of different pictures of him and his atomic blast. And this one is cool because it actually comes with an extra piece. It comes with like this splash damage, radiation splash. That's pretty cool. And it shows you a couple of the other ones. There's Rodan and Mothra. And over here, there's a bunch of text, so let's read that. Following the global success of Godzilla and Kong, Skull Island comes the next chapter in Warner Brothers Pictures and Legendary Pictures' cinematic monsterverse, an epic action adventure that pits Godzilla against some of the most popular monsters in pop culture history. The news story follows the heroic efforts of the cryptozoological agency Monarch as its members face off against a battery of god-sized monsters, including the mighty Godzilla, who collides with Mothra, Rodan, and his ultimate nemesis, the three-headed King Ghidorah. When these ancient superspecies, thought to be mere myths, rise again, they all vie for supremacy, leaving humanity's very existence hanging in the balance. Alright, so let me open the little flap here, take a look. Oh, there we are. Now, it's kind of misleading. If you look at the pictures here, it's all like really, really vibrant blue. But if you look at the figure, not so much. You see a lot of his grayish black. But it is nice having the blue. So let me open this up and take a closer look. Alright, and here he is out of the package. Now he looks definitely much better when he's out from behind the plastic screen of the box. Much better looking. I really like this figure. When I first saw him, when I opened the flap, I was like, he looks nice, but really dark. But it was just the plastic reflecting the light off, I think, because it looks really nice. It has all these different shades of blue on him. He has light blue, darker blue, blue-green, a little bit of white mixed in there. And of course, his main color, you can still see on his legs and on his arm, is that dark grayish black. So he looks pretty nice. I like it. You can see he has this really long dorsal fins, back plates, whatever you want to call them. And unlike other Godzillas, he actually has a tongue inside. See if you can see that. Yeah, he actually has a tongue in there. Now that tongue has a purpose. It's not just for show, but it doesn't work too well. I'll get to that in a little bit. First, let's talk about where can he move? Where are the points of articulation? Well, he's got his mouth. He's got his head, neck, shoulders. He can move his arms at the elbows. He can move his hands. You can't bend his fingers, though. Some Godzillas you can, some you can't. This one, you can't. So, he also can move around his waist. He's got his legs, knees, feet. And his tail has multiple places that it can be moved. And this one was also another easy one with the tail. Directions say 20 seconds in warm water. But this one didn't even use the warm water. It just popped right on. I love it. Now just look at that. That is such a great model or sculpt of Godzilla. Now, this is version 2. There is a version 3, which is called the Burning Godzilla. I have that one also. I have that right here. So you see it's the same box art as the version 2, except the version 3 here is, with him on fire, it looks. Whereas the other one, it's just all blue. But we'll get to this one some other time. Now, this Godzilla does come with an atomic blast. So this is it, atomic blast. It's blue with white on the ends. Now, this one is different than others. Usually you can just pop them in the mouth, which you can with this, but this one, if you look, it has a hole on the end. And that hole is for his tongue to go through. That's the purpose of the tongue. So I can just put that right in. But it doesn't stay in well. That's the problem. It's a little loose. It's actually doing pretty good right now. And it has another accessory. This is like splash damage. For when the beam hits and it goes from point of contact. But this, even though, if you look, it has an indent here. Even though it has that, it's just supposed to go on. It doesn't stay on. So you actually would have to have this up against something. So this is what it would look like. You pretty much just, you have to have it up against something resting. And then this, you just move into it. Because if you try, yeah, this also, like I said, it doesn't stay in the mouth very good. See, it doesn't stay. It doesn't stay at all. It's not made to. So I think they could have done a lot better with that. I don't think it would have been that hard for them just to make the plastic here on the center come out a little bit and out and in towards the middle so that this will at least grip in there. But I don't know. Maybe they were just lazy. They didn't think that far ahead. Because you want to do other shots, but I mean, I guess anytime this is hitting something to make the splash damage, it would be up against something, an enemy or a wall. But that's cool. Yeah, so this guy, he's about 6 inches tall and 12 from the tail, just like the box said. Oh man, I just love the detail on this with the painting, the way it's all multicolored, and the way they did it, so it just goes real well. It has the dark here, then it goes into the green, but then it hits this kind of a white, but then it goes back to the blue and green mixed, and it fades out until you get to his the dark color skin. And his hands are just like a blue. Now his eyes, they're really hard to see, but they're just white dots. Nothing special about them, but that's okay. This is just an amazing looking figure, and I can't wait to review version 3. That one's going to be good too. So I hope you liked the video. Leave comments down below, like and subscribe, and I will see you all later.